Hello, 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 hello. Why is it doing that? Okay. I don't know if you could hear that. Okay, hold on. BGM. I don't want to listen to my own BGM. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do want to listen to my BGM, but hello, hello, hello. It is a bit loud. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's finally happening. Holy shit. I also don't have... I forgot to open this program up. Damn it. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, actually. Well, it'll be fine. Nothing will happen on the stream. Oh, my lord. So, this is going to be a long stream today. I'm just saying. It's going to be a long stream today because of the fact that... Well, there's a few things I got to do. I'm doing a chatting stream for now because I got a few things I want to do today. By the title, you'll already know what's going to be going on. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Before we get into the drinking because I kind of want to see if Shulon will pop in the stream because I want her to watch me become a mixer. Or a bartender, is that what it's called? I want to see that, yes. So what's the drinks on the menu? Okay, let me pull it up. I tweeted it out. I just opened up Twitter, even though I already have the Twitter tab open. Let me give... okay. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to screenshot it and I'm gonna post it on to here. Okay, this is easy. I posted on Twitter, and now this is what's gonna be happening. I'm going to be clicking save and then slam the keyboard. Save it because that's what I always do. And then let me go over to image and I'll find it. It's going to take me about a couple seconds because everything wants to load extremely slowly whenever I try to find anything. I got a few things I want to talk about here, but first, the drink for tonight. I tried this drink out Wednesday, and I absolutely loved it. But yes, this is... I'm trying not to cover up a lot of stuff, but this is the drink in question. The recipe is down below, and, well, the top picture is, well... That's me sitting at my setup with the drink in hand. So, it's It's a bit of a big one. It's not as big as what other people are going to be drinking on Twitch, but still 40% alcohol. And this gigantic ass cup. This thing is huge, by the way. Currently right now though, if anybody has that hydrate command in hand, I have a water in hand. Okay. But yes, so the recipe is we got, I'd say 2 ounces of this, which is typical, but there's gonna be a lot more in this one than in this cup because it's a big cup and 2 ounces is not gonna get me very far. So I'm gonna do a little bit more than that. But I'll try and keep it again to a minimum. Because I think I drank about 4 ounces of this and it wasn't as, 4 ounces of the rum and it wasn't bad. It got me pretty buzzed. So if I go anything more than that, I think that's where I get into the pretty yabai side of drinking. Because Lord knows if I get drunk, this is going to be a terrible night. It's probably going to be a terrible night either way, but I'm looking forward to it. But yes, there's the rum, the mango nectar, yes. And then orange juice. That's what OJ is, orange juice. And then I got 3 peach slices. They're dried peach slices, but they work just as fine. All of that in the bottle, or in the cup, I should say. And that is what's going to be on the menu for tonight. In terms of the drinks. In terms of the streaming content, I'm going to be chit-chatting for a little while. Because I got a few things on my mind that I would like to, talk about. First off, I just got done eating, so that's why I'm backed up like a motherfucker right now. Like... Sorry. I clicked the start streaming button while eating, and I was hoping that I could finish it by the time I was wanting to start the stream, but I really couldn't get as far. So I had to instead, like, that's whatever. That's fine. It's no big deal. I ate enough. I ate enough. So I got a full stomach. So there's that. I got done eating. But I'm going to chit chat for a little while. I have some topics to talk about. The first one being, where is it? First one being something pretty big. Yeah, first one being a pretty big. Come on, save. Thank you. It will just save it under this. I don't know why Twitter automatically wants to save my photos under GIF formats when I can't add them into OBS or anything else, which is kind of stupid. Yeah, I can't even do... Luckily, I figured out that if I just... There's a way where you could edit the file extension just by renaming it. So instead of, you know, .gilf, it's .jpeg. So, yeah. Give me a second. Yep, up on the top left, I got the clock ticking down the time. It's gonna be a long time, but it's whatever. And then we got this. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. I really do not know what to say right now. That's awesome. Like, I've been sitting at like 90 followers for the past God knows how long. I had to have been like a couple weeks. I don't think there's not a couple weeks. It's relatively close. Trying to see if I can figure out. It's been a while since I've gotten up into the next milestone. Okay. I'm gonna look real quick at my YouTube. My last milestone, which I consider to be a milestone, was when I hit 50 subscribers. And let's see, I missed out on a lot on streams on YouTube today because I really didn't do as much in terms of that. Hello, Malcolm. Hello. Yeah, hopefully I won't overboard myself when it comes to the drinking, because as you can see in that photo, it's a bigger cup than what I got. Oh, I got 77 subscribers now. Sweet. Let's see. When was the 50 followers special? That had to have been the 6th, I believe. Either the 5th or the 6th of December. So it's almost taken... Oh, well, it's not too bad. That's about a month. A little less than that. In a little less than a month, I gained 50 followers, so now I'm at 100. That's awesome. I'm now, like, there's been so many times today, I've just looked at this bottle of rum, this white rum that I just have sitting at my desk right now. I'm curious what it just tastes like, because I've never actually tried it by itself, but I'm kind of tempted to do it, but, like, I don't know. Oh my god. This is the weirdest, like, analogy ever, but if anybody has sniffed the Sharpie, that's what it smells like. Listen, when I was in school, every few times, I would just get curious, and I would open up a Sharpie, and I'd just be all like, oh! Just take a whiff of it. I don't know, I'm fucking weird. But no, that's what it smells like, so I'm curious how it tastes, just by itself. I got a shot glass right here. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm already starting to drinking stuff. This is getting bad already. Okay, I'm just curious. Okay, it smells like a Sharpie. This is gonna burn, isn't it? Because, okay, I'm gonna say this right now. When I had I like this drink themed out of me because this drink is literally themed out of me that I'm drinking tonight. But when I had it, it wasn't as bad because of all of the stuff that combined with it. But I've never had it just by itself, and I'm kind of scared. Oh my god, it smells like a fucking Sharpie. Holy shit. It's already making me cough. Bottoms up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. That burns. Holy shit. I was like, okay, it's fine. It hit. Oh my god. Okay, it's like I just put a bit. Okay, right now. Oh my god. Oh, I have a sweatshirt on too because it's cold out. Fuck, I gotta take my sweatshirt off. Oh my god, it was not even that much. It was literally, it was not. Oh my god, that was a hit. That was a hit. That wasn't even a shot. That was like half of one. Oh my god. Oh, that was an experience. I like that. It weirdly tastes like me having melatonin, like NyQuil. I don't know if anybody's had that. Oh, sounds like it's gonna be a long night. Yes. I don't. Holy shit! If that was just that from like not like the tiny, the cup size that I just drank that out of is a shot glass. I didn't even do a full shot. That was like a quarter of a shot. That's how much that burned. Holy hell! Tonight's gonna be a fun night. And I fucking need this. But yeah, I don't. I've lost my train of thought because of that. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. Let me see if I can find my trains of thoughts real quick. That hurt my throat. I don't know if you could tell, but that changed how I'm speaking now. That was just a straight shot of the rum. Oh my god. It's white rum, so it's a little easier. Wow. I've noticed that I've kind of sounded more differently with that. I don't know. Or maybe it's because I haven't heard myself in a while. Oh my god, that was crazy. But anyways, right now it's just gonna be me chit-chatting for a little while, like I said. And at 7 or so, a little while after 7, I'm going to check in on Shulan's stream, and I'm going to wish her a happy new year, and then start going from there. And then we'll probably, I don't know what's gonna happen at 7 all the way up to 8 o'clock. I may start playing Minecraft a little earlier than I planned, because the original plan for tonight is that I would play Minecraft for I don't want to say all 4 hours, the other 4 hours, but relatively close to 4 hours. I don't know what I got planned for Minecraft. I don't know if Rin is gonna be on tonight. I think she's with family. I'm assuming so, because she hasn't been on the last few days. That's my only assumption. But yeah, if anybody is down to VC while I'm drinking, I am all for it, because that would be kind of nice in a way. I don't know if anybody's gonna be online though from AG after Shulan gets done streaming, in terms of commute, because like everybody from the European countries are probably gonna be passed out by the time 7 or 8 o'clock rolls around. Holy crap, my stomach's kind of burnt up a little bit. Like God. No, that shot though, if that shot felt like I just took a shot of melatonin or a shot of NyQuil or ZQuil, whatever you want to call it. Because I'm so used to that kind of feeling because of the amount of nights that I'm like very, very tired, but also with how my insomnia is, it's hard for me to sleep. So I have a feeling tonight's going to be a fun stream though. As long as I don't go overboard. If I go overboard, that may be a different story. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about is the announcement that I just came with last night on my Twitter page. So for those who have not seen enough of my stuff, wow, I only got 1 view yesterday. Sheesh. How many views have I got today? 2. Okay, 2 so far. Anyways, for those who have not seen my channel for a while, and it's kind of my mistake, I've neglected to do this for a little while. Because the last few weeks have been busy. They've been busy with wanting to do some certain streams and stuff like that. I'm trying to get back into doing these kinds of streams. But for those unaware, I do run a wrestling kind of thing with VTubers in it, like Malcolm, Ash, Shulan, Nuki, and so far I'm going to update that roster a little bit. I'm going to spend some time to get some new characters coming in and stuff like that, and replace some ones that I think should not be there anymore around this time. First off, it may go on a hiatus in the next couple of weeks. I may officially put it under hiatus because of the fact that I've done a lot with that already in my short time. Like, it was one of the first streams that I've done. Was me doing the what I call the VWA, the VTuber Wrestling Association. It was one of my first streams over on YouTube, and I've done multiple shows over the course of my time as streaming, and I'm going to get back into it here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Maybe, I don't know, it depends on what's going on. But last night I announced this. Last night on stream I was playing Madden 08 because I've always enjoyed playing Madden, and I figured I was going to, at some point, I was going to start introducing football into my streams because I enjoy football and I enjoy VTubers, so I combine the two. Excuse me. So I've gotten 16 VTubers, and I'm putting them all as NFL teams. The only real difference is that, you know, jerseys may look like their colors and stuff like that, but the main thing is that they are NFL teams. Their teams ran, you get the point. You get the point. But anyways, I'm going to be doing this tournament. I don't know when it's going to start. I'd like to start it sometime middle of January, if not early February, because I really, really want to showcase my commentating abilities again. For those who are also brand new to my stuff, I've gotten experience with sports commentary. I've actually done commentaries for my high school sports in the past. I've never done radio. I've gotten damn close to doing radio broadcasts in the past, but I've never done it. The closest I've gotten is just doing high school stuff, like just sitting and doing some play-by-play and all that sort of good stuff. But I've never actually, like, went professional with it. It's at the same time, it's something that I like to do on my off time. I like to commentate sports stuff, or like to just commentate games and stuff like that. Because growing up in a household that enjoys sports, all kinds of sports, and also befriending a bunch of people similar to my taste, you tend to also want to start listening to the commentators, because you never know what they could be talking about. And a lot of times, commentators bring out the best in the sports. So yeah, a lot of people have said that I've gotten better over the course of my time as streaming with commentary, which is great, because the one thing that I'm missing is this tournament, because because like I said, I've never done, like, I've gotten super close. Like I've said, I've gotten super close, but I think if I remember correctly, the reason why I couldn't do it was because of how busy I got around the time, and then they just haven't been as interested in my commentary as before. But I've been doing sports commentaries for quite some time. So that's kind of something I want to showcase now. Because I've done... The one thing I've noticed is gaming commentaries and other sorts of commentaries are completely different. So that's why I've also been having some trouble with finding the confidence to do this kind of stuff, because I'm just saying this right now, but it's a little weird seeing a VTuber super interested in sports, which I guess that is what makes me unique. But yeah, I grew up with how I grew up. I constantly listened to like sports commentaries, whether it was on TV or on radio, and I don't know when. It had to have been when I was like in middle school or my freshman year of high school. I can't remember, but I started to get more interested in the commentary side of sports because I don't know what it was. I think it was just because it's kind of like how a lot of people can be interested in VTubers when they commentate stuff. If they have that certain kind of voice. Excuse me, I'm still backed up from eating and taking that shot. 40% alcohol. This is gonna kick my ass tonight. Anyways, but I've always enjoyed listening to commentaries, sports especially. So I thought about doing a full-fledged like league kind of thing, but right now I'm just gonna stick with a small tournament just to see how it goes, and we'll see what happens from there. Because I don't know, like after doing the VWA, one of my initial goals as a VTuber, the more I look at my OBS screen, I'm sorry, this is a tangent. The more I look at my OBS screen, the more cluttered I feel, and I'm like, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? It's fine. It's fine. I can always just move myself over to the middle right here. That's fine. But anyways. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. One of my initial goals for being a VTuber was I wanted to start doing sports commentaries. And I wanted to create a full-fledged, like, kind of like league kind of thing, but it didn't matter what it was as long as it was something I could commentate. So with me creating the VWA with wrestling, that started it off, but I'm trying to figure out if I want to go even crazier with it. I don't know, because of the fact that that would take up way too much time. But that was a thought I had going into this year. So yeah. I do have some plans for this year, and I do have some resolutions that I would like to write down real quick. I don't know, is Notepad still... I remember having a... Oh, wow, I just now realized my schedule. Actually, okay, so... I don't think I have the picture saved yet. I've been working... Okay, I'll write my resolution stuff down here in just a second, but I kind of want to get, let me clear up some of this space real quick. Yeah, okay, give me a moment, and I don't think I'll do the picture of the drink just quite yet. Actually, if I do, let me just scoop that to the side real quick. There we go. Probably also make it smaller, too, while I'm at it. Whoop, there we go. Just to give me some extra space here because everything's getting cluttered up. Okay, let's move this over to here. Let's move... I'm just doing a little bit of moving while I'm here. Do that. Shorten that. Shrink that. Same thing. We'll take this. We'll put this here. Shrink it in case anybody wants to come in and be all like, oh, wow, interesting. No. Okay, so let me get my schedule up. I don't know what my schedule looks like because the last time I used that schedule image, I used it with the what was it? What was the size of the page? 8.5 by 11. Yeah, okay. So I don't know if I'm going to... I don't think there's any trouble in saying and bringing this out. It is a Friday, and None of this is confirmed. None of this is confirmed, but I'm going to go ahead and showcase my schedule. Share. Real quick. So, okay. Yeah, the schedule is pretty big. Looking at the outlines, let me just get that shrinking before we get anything wacky. Oh, great. Now my ears are starting to ring. I hope that's not a side effect of the goddamn alcohol. Imagine getting drunk off of a shot. Anyways. So here's my schedule. Not confirmed by any means. Not confirmed. You will notice. Oh, hello. I flipped out. Why am I? Hello. Ah, there we go. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Anyway, you'll notice a couple things. Like I said, nothing is confirmed yet. This is a pretty, not even rough. I would say it's a rough draft. I'd say it's as far as a rough draft of my schedule for next week. But let me just zoom it up and scoot it this way so you can just see the schedule part of it, because everything else just, yeah. Okay. So Sunday, I'm going to be doing Genshin again because I have got to get back into that game. I've not done that game, and I don't remember the last time I played that game. I need to get back into it. So I'm going to play that. And then Monday morning, I am going to be streaming a little collab with a few mates from Amber Glow. I won't name who exactly because I actually do not know who's all going to be there. I know Heave Ho is a really amazing game from the trailers that I've seen and from some gameplay that I've seen. I didn't want to be too spoiled from it. So I just see the trailer and it kind of looks like a Pico Park kind of game-ish. I could be wrong. So there's that. Tuesday, like I said, none of this is confirmed. So take it with not a grain of salt, but a couple grains of salt. Excuse me. Tuesday, I'm going to be not test streaming, but I'm just going to test out Forza Horizon 5 on my off day tomorrow because I downloaded the game, and if I have some troubles with Halo, I'm kind of curious how Forza is going to run. If I can stream Forza, then Forza is going to be Tuesday. I have no idea what time it would be, even if it was confirmed. Wednesday says no stream. However, the reason why it says that is because I do have another collab planned on that day, I believe, with both Rin and Frey, playing Diversity 3 again in Minecraft, trying to finish up that. Try to finish off that map, maybe. But the reason why that is a maybe is because if I have to work that day, that cannot happen. So that's why it says no stream. If it does happen, then it'll be a full week of stuff. I will probably I will have to go in to work tomorrow night to try and see if they got the schedule up for next week and see if I have to work Wednesdays. I'm 100% certain I'm going to be working that Wednesday. If not, if I somehow catch a lucky break, then that's something I'm going to be streaming. Thursday, I'm going to be playing Unpacking because I kind of want to have a nice little chill stream. And I saw Shura play that game, and I was really, really, really wanting to play that game because it's such a nice game to play, nice and relaxing. So I'm going to play that. Friday is the complete opposite of that. I'm going to be playing Splitgate for the first time on stream by myself. Last time I streamed that, I was in a Discord call with like 100,000 other people, so that's fun. Also, ow, it burns. Oh, shit. I just now realized Shulon. Shoot. Crap. Nobody told me. I got too engulfed in everything real quick. Hold on. Ooh. Let's go. Okay. Let me beat that. Here you go. Okay, anyway. Oh my god, my nose is starting to get a little burny from all the alcohol. Anyways, let me continue on. Okay, so Splitgate will be more likely Friday night. I believe that's the only thing that's confirmed out of everything. Let's see. Saturday, because I hit 100 followers, the goal for hitting 100 followers was that I was going to do an ASMR stream because that's what Rin wanted, I believe. I think it was Rin that wanted that. Or Shulon wanted that. I'm not too sure. I have a goal set for 150 followers, by the way. Nobody knows what it is just quite yet, but whoever does join the stream, I don't know why I just blanked. But once I get to that point in the stream where I switch over to my to Minecraft, y'all will figure out what it is. Oh man. But yeah. So there's that. Again, that's not completely confirmed. Oh, God, my stomach. Oh, man. I'm trying to think. I had some other topics to talk about. It's a good thing that I'm... Okay, hold on. Whew, okay. Okay. Sorry. I got so focused in what I wanted to do at 7 o'clock that I forgot when it hit 7 o'clock to do what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna mix the drinks here in just a second because I'm not completely set up. I don't have everything right next to me right now because I wanted to wait until I was ready to get all the stuff that I needed. So, trying to think if I need to, okay. I will probably try to think of when I should get the stuff to mix it. Because I don't want to wait too long because I don't want to grab it and then I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. I'm going to wait a little while. And then I realize, oh, all the stuff's warm. Great. I'm going to also douse this goddamn cup full of ice because I want nice ice cold orange juice, whatever. Wait, no, I just now realized something. What? That's a little weird thinking about it. Orange juice and ice cubes. God, my nose. Okay. Oh, look at this. I've also thought about doing a little bit of karaoke before, but I have no idea if I'm going to have the drive to do that. Not too sure yet. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm still I don't know why. I need to stop doing this. I need to focus on my stream. I'm sorry. Okay. Do I have... Oh, I can't cheat. Okay, whatever. Okay. So. Oh, my lord. I am... That shot really fucked me up, didn't it? Like, if anybody was, like, wanting a different way to go to sleep that wasn't melatonin, well, there we go. I got fucking white rum right here. It's right for the mass. Right for the mass. Good God. Okay. So, I'm... Okay, I think it's my cup that's doing that, now that I think about it, because my cup every once in a while will sit directly in front of my webcam with how big it is. Oh, yeah. Yep. I can tell right now it does that. Nice. All right, cool. I just got to be careful where I set stuff. And how big this cup is, it is... If I set it down wrong, it's going to spill. Oh, my God. Can you imagine a drug stream and, like, half of the alcohol is not even in my stomach, but on my stomach because I fucking spill it? Great. That's what I think will happen. That's what I think will happen. But let me real quick, while I'm still sober, while I'm still sobered up, I say sober, but like, I already have fucking alcohol in my system. That's great. I want to quickly say a like quick little thanks to a lot of people. I mean, I need to say thanks to a lot of people. So just give me a moment real quick, and I'll... Okay. So it feels weird for me to say this because I've already said it like many times already. Yeah, this 2021, I'll say this before thanking everybody. 2021 was not the greatest of years for me personally. Because a lot of stuff that it's not that I don't want to talk about it because I can't talk about it because it's personal. It's just I don't want to talk about it because thinking about it makes me not even want to go grab the stuff to mix it. Just drink this shit straight out of the bottle. Like that's how fucked my year has been. At least the first half of the year. A lot of it had to do with a lot of it had to do with the lack of success that I was seeing personally from myself, because I had a lot of expectations going into 2021, like my biggest one being that I was going to travel to Japan by the end of the year, because I've had this planned out for, at this point, 3 fucking years now, that I was going to travel to Japan, get the experience of where my hometown is going to be at, because my ultimate plan in life is that I would move to Japan. And this year made it a fucking challenge. This year made it a challenge and a half. Because this year, I feel like I have not been much of a fan of Japan. I don't know if there's a specific term for it, and I don't care if anybody could come up with one, because there's many different names for them. But yeah, because like, what, 2020, 2019, 2020, I was super, super stoked to travel to Japan. And I was always a big, like, Japan guy when it comes to all the culture and all that sort of stuff. And I learned so much Japanese during those 2 years. Then the pandemic happened. And then everything just, like, it fell to shit. But I kept confident that it was going to either pass on completely or just enough that where tourism could start becoming a thing again. And it didn't happen. I booked the flight in March of last year, and that flight couldn't happen for obvious reasons. So yeah, and then because of that, I've just spent basically this entire year just, like, not even really focusing on what I want for the future, but just more so just, I guess, just throwing ideas out there of what I can do to entertain myself for, the time being. And it has... Oh my god, that was my phone. I gotta grab my phone because my phone just fell and flew like hundreds of yards. Shit. God, that thing went far. Holy shit. Just gonna grab it. And I was just gonna... Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why it flew so far, but it did. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the alcohol burns. It burns. Yeah, but I don't exactly... It's been a terrible year for me personally. If I could be just completely honest, 2022 has low expectations. Like, very low expectations. Okay? Like, to be completely honest, okay? There's pretty much nothing 2022 can do that... I'm gonna jinx this as soon as I say this, but 2022 cannot be a bad year. I truly do not expect to have as bad of a year next year, I should say, as this year, because again, it's been a roller coaster for me, both personally and mentally, because of just a lot of stuff in general. Okay. But the second half of this year wasn't actually so bad. In fact, if the first half of the year went as bad in the second half, then that said statement would also be kind of true, but it's not, because 2022 I had hold on, let me do this. Oops. There we go. Click the wrong button. There we go. So that way I can do this. I forgot about that till now. Does that still work, by the way, before I continue on about my tangent? It works. Okay, let me get all of these reward requests out of the way. Mark all is complete. Yes. Alright, cool. But anyways, yes. So the second half of this year wasn't as terrible. Both professionally and personally. Okay. 2021 for me started off rough because of the pandemic and because of a lot of just a lot of shit. Okay. Nothing really too personal, but I just felt like with the way how fast this year had went, it felt like I wasted this year. Like, it was boring, uneventful, and it was just complete waste of my time. And then around June, I believe. I can't remember the exact time of the time, but that's when it all started changing for the better, in my opinion. Because the first thing being, and this happened, these two things happened relatively around the same time as each other, but I want to just put them around the same time zone. The first one being that I went down to Florida for the first time it was my first time in Florida, but it's been a goddamn long time since I traveled. And it felt so fucking good to finally be back on a plane. Be back at an airport, strolling through them crazy ass places. And it just felt so relieving in a way to finally go through that. Okay. So that kind of started off well. I mean, the trip to Florida itself wasn't I don't want to say it was too spectacular, but it was. I got to go to the beach a few times, which was nice, even though the weather would sometimes be a bit of a 180 from what it was showing on my phone. That's a story I could tell here in a minute, but the whole trip to Florida was great. Okay. The only reason why I said earlier that it was like probably not as eventful or whatever is mainly because I spent a week in Florida and I only remember about a few days from it, because a lot of those days after a lot of the time spent on the trip was just me and my Airbnb completely lazy, just lazing around doing absolutely nothing. Which, I mean, I guess at the same time, I think it was because around that same time I was pushing myself a little too hard, so I was burnt out physically. So I didn't really want to spend, too much time doing all that sorts of stuff, and financially as well. The trip to Florida, to this day, I still haven't finally. I took the trip in fucking August, and I still haven't financially recovered from it as much as I would like to. But that is kind of also my fault for doing that as well, because I've had an opportunity to do so, and it's been a bit of a pain in the ass to do so. But the trip to Florida, all things considered, all the negative stuff, it was still a great fucking thing. It was so good. It was such a great trip. And I don't know if I'd do it again next year, because I still have about 5 hours left before 2022. I don't know if I'd do it again, but I've got some plans that hopefully would make 2022 a little better. Yeah, I got some goals that I'll talk about here in a little while. Like, I have some, I don't want to say expectations. What's it called? Resolutions, New Year's resolutions. I know, like, none of that, like, sort of, like, oh, I want to get fit or whatever, like, what a lot of people do. But more so, it's, like, kind of goals that I kind of want to set for myself with how the last 3 months have been. Which kind of leads me to the second thing that I want to talk about with the second half of this year, which helped it out a ton, which was joining NITRE and becoming a VTuber. It's been a stress that I have not felt, like, this kind of stress ever. But I've had fun. Like, all mental mess, tweets, rambles aside, it's been fun. Like, these last 3 months have been incredibly fun, and, like, to be where I'm at right now is quite a place that I didn't expect to see myself by the end of this year. I truly didn't expect to be where I'm at. I really expected to be, like, really not in this position. I wouldn't think that I would have 100 followers. I think I'd probably be at, like, 50 right now. with how I figured everything was going to be. But yeah, all things considered, all my tweets and stuff like that. Listen, whenever you see those kinds of tweets, sometimes they are just me at the worst possible time to tweet them. Because a lot of times I tweet stuff and I'm like, I should have tweeted that, and then I regret it because, you know, sometimes it's not true and sometimes it's just not something I would like to tweet out. I've started to use my Twitter more and more the last like few weeks, and I have ever since I started. I remember when I only used my Twitter for professional tweets, but now I'm using it for more like personal stuff because, I mean, that's what I like. I like to show the true side of me. I don't like to show, you know, I don't want to say put on an act. I just don't like to kind of, I don't know. It's a weird fucking topic, which is why I kind of feel bad for going this deep. And I always feel bad for going deep in my topics because a lot of times it's not the topic and not the topic I want to talk about. And sometimes I don't know how to say a specific thing without it coming off as depressing. And you know, on stream, I like to stay away from deep topics because it would help to not think about those kinds of things. Because, you know, off stream, I go through a lot in terms of, you know, mentally thinking. There's a lot of stuff that I think that a lot of times I probably don't need to think about. But that's how I've always lived. Every time I've thought about stuff, I think about it to the tiniest of grains of salt. Like, that's how it always is. If there's something I'm thinking about, a lot of times I'm going to be thinking about it for quite some time and as deep as possible. A lot of times, though, I don't need to, but it just happens. When you have an overthinking mind like mine, that happens. I know I'm not the only one. I think Ash can kind of say the same, maybe, because I've talked to him personally. Not personally per se, you know what I mean, but like I've talked to him about some of these topics, and, you know, pretty relatable topics in his eyes, I believe. But yeah, then I guess that leads to another thing as well. Like, I started off with like in Florida tweeting as best as I can to try and get somewhere, get followers, get as many people as I can. Like, me coming up with the King cover was me in Florida. Like, I wanted to work on my stuff even before debut. So, and, you know, I think I did a pretty good job with the King cover, all things considered. And as much as I hate to admit this, I have really not listened to any sort of King cover in the last few weeks, or hell, months, ever since I created that goddamn cover, because creating that cover was a fucking stress. Like, not only was it my first time going through the process of professionally singing, but also at the same time creating a cover from scratch was not an experience I want to go through again. So that's why I, like, whenever I think of the song King, I think of my cover, and I'm thinking, oh god. I like the cover, but man, you're gonna have to force me to listen to it in the most torturous of ways. It's like a torture device. But yeah, all that aside though, I appreciate all the hard work that went into that. The people that helped create that, to help give me the advice in terms of the singing, all that sort of stuff, because I've never sang professionally. I've only, up to that point, I've only sang like on my off time, and I never even thought of myself as a singer. I just thought of myself as like, you know, maybe a person that enjoys karaoke, but never a person that would actually go through a cover, because it's just not something I could put myself through. But then after the first cover, I'm like, let's try another one. And I do it again, and it's like, okay, this isn't too bad. I do it again, and then I do it again. And it's like, I got a few more cover ideas now. Like, before, I was like, I'll probably do a handful, and that's it. But I'm like, I got some ideas for next year that really, really, really got me hyped up and stuff like that. And like I said, I will talk about some of the ideas and stuff that I got for next year here in a little while, and as well as go over to Minecraft eventually. And mix this goddamn Drake, because I still haven't mixed it yet. Yeah, I just wanted to get all the sober talk to us out of the way before I started doing the crazy stuff. Trying to think. I thought, oh yeah, so to go back to my trip to Florida, okay. I guess I'll tell this part of the story first, because this has been a long time coming for me as a person. I haven't traveled on plane in a long time, okay? When I traveled to Florida, that was the first time I was on a plane in 5 years. Oh, it's got to be a long time. It's got to be longer than that, I think. I don't remember the last time I was on a plane. I know I was on one before, I believe, but I don't remember when. So it was a long time. So, but my flight to Florida was an early bird flight, which is, at the time, perfect for me, because I always loved being up so late at night, but, it was weird. It was weird flying out, at, like, 5 in the mornings, and all that sort of stuff. Felt weird. So yeah. I made a mistake though when going to Florida. The mistake is that I brought my sweatshirt with me, and August is not very cool, especially in Florida. I got to Florida and it was like 80 degrees, 90 degrees, and it was so fucking hot. It was so miserable. I had my sweatshirt on. I think I probably slept like 3 hours the night before, so I was dead tired. All I wanted to do was just get to the Airbnb, rip off my sweatshirt, pass the fuck out, and that was that. The next day, I wanted to, because the Airbnb I stayed at didn't have anything for me in terms of like food or drinks. So I had to, this was before I realized that I could actually DoorDash convenience store stuff, but I walked all the way from my Airbnb to a 7-Eleven, which was a 10-minute walk. And then I spent quite a bit of money there, and I had, I think, like 3 or 4 bagfuls of stuff, literally bagfuls of stuff. Walking that all the way home. Actually, it was 4, and it was, oh my god, it was hot, it was miserable, but it was a workout, and that's what I needed. So I got my workout. And then I went to the beach, the shoreline, I believe. And this was actually a really cool fucking place that I was at, because it looked really cool. But the one thing that I never thought of when being in Florida was the fact that the weather can go from sunny to rain to thunder to back to sunny, then back to rain, in literally all in like 10 seconds, literally. I mean, like, I was at the beach one time, and I was only there for a half hour, because as soon as I got there, like, okay, so I look at my phone, and the weather says it's supposed to be clear throughout the rest of the day. Maybe a little bit of clouds, but nothing more than that. Okay. I get to the beach. It's cloudy. That's fine. But then I realize when I'm only like 20 minutes, 30 minutes in, that those clouds are a little darker than normal. And then all of a sudden I start hearing thunder, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I had to fucking leave, and back to the Airbnb I went, and it only spent about a half hour at the beach doing absolutely nothing but walking it like I did before, but like I didn't do anything because, well, it fucking started raining. Fucking Florida weather is fucking ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. But, it was fun. It was fun. got me out of the place. That's all I could ask for. So. But yeah, I think I am going to go grab the stuff for the mixing. I'm going to check real quick. Because again, like I said earlier, I wanted to wait till Shulon was done streaming so that she could watch. But I have no idea if she's going to finish up in a while. Yeah, I think I'm just going to yeah, because she's been streaming for 8 hours. I wish I could do that. Okay, so all right, let me grab. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to my BGM. Y'all can't hear this, right? I would hope so. Y'all can't hear that twice, can you? Hold on. I want to be sure. Okay, so hold on. Oh. Hold on. I'm not wasted yet, Frey, actually. Not yet. I haven't even mixed the drink yet. Oh my god, I'm hearing myself again. I haven't even mixed the drink yet. In fact, that's what I was gonna go do. I was gonna go grab the stuff to mix it. I wasn't done yet. I spent the last like hour just speaking. Yeah, I was gonna go and grab it real quick, and then I was gonna start mixing it. I just wanted to make sure that I had I just want to make sure I got everything ready. Okay. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. So yeah, hold on. Maybe I don't care if you hear anything. Because I'm alone in my house finally. Let me grab my cup actually. Or do this.